Taste the excitement here at the sold-out arena in Portland. It's the Miami Heat taking on Portland. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. Now it's ended down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Well, the Trailblazers backcourt tandem of Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum, Patriot League, were connected long before they played together. They met and corresponded during college, and they share similarities. Both start from major schools, staying all 4 years. And in the 2011-2012 season, they both finished top 4 in the nation in scoring. Kevin, they now comprise one of the top scoring backcourts in the NBA.
Some great prospects come from the smaller name schools, David. We'll see it all the time. Thank you. Brent, you look up and down both these rosters, and these are incredible athletes on both sides.
So we expect, Kevin, that we're going to get some great highlight plays out in transition here, and you're going to see the court shrink up a little bit for some of the offensive players.
How about the most athletic guy you ever faced?
John Barry? No, I'm kidding, Kevin. I'm kidding.
You like that answer, though, yeah. If he's listening, I'm sure he is.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Jordan, LeBron, who?
Most athletic player I ever faced was Kobe Bryant in his prime.
I like that answer. So the opening lineup for the Heat, a lot of length up front with Bosh and Whiteside in the middle. Dragic is out there with Dion Waiters. And it's Winslow in at the 3 slot. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. Now here's Plumlee, stolen by Bosh. Outside, Dragic takes the 13-footer. Here's Whiteside. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
As soon as the shot went up, Whiteside put himself in an ideal spot, coming away with the rebound.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Free throw, good, Whiteside.
I mean, there's no doubt that every offense thinks about Hassan Whiteside and what he can do to you on the defensive end of the floor. He bothers so many shots with his height and his length. His timing to go up and swat shots away is just unprecedented. Nice to have a big man in the league that does things like that on that end of the floor.
And thinking again on Whiteside, Brent, that is what sticks out to me. His ability to time up blocks with his height is something you very rarely see.
Well, the one thing, Kevin, he does so well is the long arms. He keeps them down and then extends them as quick as possible to get to the ball. And I think that offensive players don't realize he's got a chance to get to him. But that's why he's one of the league leaders in block shots.
Plumlee hits them both. And the Blazers going a bit younger, kind of revamping on the fly. Brent, do you like what they've done?
I really like what they've done, Kevin. And to me, Terry Stotts deserves a lot more credit for sticking with what he established offensively, even with one of the franchise's best players in LaMarcus Aldridge leaving. And the incredible three-point shooting they lost with Wesley Matthews. Terry Stotts stuck to the same offensive system, and I think they've reaped the benefits with Lillard and McCollum.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Outside Bosh. Raiders against McCollum. Shot clock at 3. Let's go. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
The feed to Turner. McCollum outside. Plumlee with the screen. McCollum no good.
Yeah, a bit of a tough start here at 1 for 4.
Winslow kicks to Dragic. Outside Bosh. Waiters against McCollum. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Waiters got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Lillard dishes to Plumlee. Kicks it out to Lillard. McCollum outside. Top the key, Aminu. This one for three. It's hauled in by the Heat. Waiters on the wing. He's guarded by McCollum. Took him no time at all on that one. Waiters got 5 now. Trailblazers trail by 4. Lillard outside. Waiters against McCollum. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there.
Well, a breakout year for C.J. McCollum a season ago, becoming part of the most second dangerous backcourt in the league, the Rainmakers, alongside Damian Lillard. He more than doubled his minutes per game and generated, for good reason, lots of buzz as one of the most improved players in the league.
And the first one drops. And sometimes a player's per game numbers, Brent, look better just because they're playing more minutes. That wasn't the case, though, with McCollum.
No, there was opportunity, and opportunity seized by CJ. He became so much more efficient and more steady with his game as his role grew.
That one misses.
Really increasing the amount of times he goes to the free throw line, just learning and assimilating. McCollum is so much more comfortable with the ball now.
Whiteside, the pass to Bosch. Winslow kicks to Dragic. Here's Whiteside. Hard to believe that Hassan Whiteside wasn't even in the NBA a few seasons ago, Brent. Took some time off, but what a find he has been since coming back into the league.
Well, it's been nice to see him re-engage and maybe turn around his attitude and work ethic and maybe wanting this at his size. You have to give credit to Whiteside for not giving up on himself and putting some of that work in to become the player he is right now. And the Heat making some trades last season to get underneath that luxury tax threshold. They reset the clock on the dreaded repeater tax, which absolutely hammers teams for being over the tax for consecutive years.
Winslow against Turner. Now Lillard. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Turner dishes to Plumlee. And stolen by Whiteside. Winslow kicks to Dragic. And again, it's the Heat missing. And Brent, as you look at how the Heat have moved to get under the cap, and even with the tax ramifications, they brought in Joe Johnson. It's become a big consideration for teams.
Well, there's no doubt that the penalty with regards to the tax doubling up and sometimes tripling up what it is that franchises will pay for going over that luxury threshold is affecting the decision-making of the general managers around the league. But this huge boost in salary cap space, Kevin, that's going to raise some eyebrows as well.
And Miami has possession. Bosch passes to Waiters. And again, it's the Heat missing. Trailblazers trail by 3. And Lillard kicks to Plumlee. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Back to Winslow. Pass to Whiteside. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
Well, even in Winslow's short stint at Duke University, you could tell he was a winner. He helped lead that team to a collegiate title and showed up with huge games with everything on the line.
He misses the free throw. Brent, as you said, Winslow Jesus is winning and has found success at every level, starting all the way in his high school days in Houston.
Well, sometimes people get caught up in the players' numbers. Winslow really doesn't show any discernible skill that makes him stand out, but his smarts and his acumen certainly stand out. That's why he attended Duke.
And the second free throw, good.
Nice stroke from the line by Whiteside. You know, he's only going to get better from there with some practice.
And Lillard throws it down.
And And, Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this guy.
Well, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
And that's what we're seeing more and more. Point guards who can finish as well as they make the play.
Miami with the ball. The Blazers getting the bucket. Shot clock at 5. Here's Dragic from outside. Evan Turner pulls it in.
It's one of those quarters where you're just incredibly frustrated that you did not impact it the way you wanted to. So nothing going right now.
Now here's Bosch. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Miami no good on that time either.
Yeah, it's tough. His shot's been off today. Luckily, his team still has the edge in the game so far. He's an average three-point shooter at best, but the defender still has to come over and respect it.
Dragic with it. Lillard picks him up. Dragic kicks to Whiteside. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
I think the defense was surprised that he did not knock that down. Clear defensive breakdown there, guys. Should have made him pay.
Lillard dishes to Ezeli. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Ezeli's got his first basket.
And add a little polish to his game. Ezeli, nice move inside.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
And embracing his role as the Blazers' foundation moving forward, Damian Lillard has the skill and the character to take that role. He's a lead by example type of guy, but he's got a quiet confidence, and he's inclusive of his teammates. That's what makes him special.
Here's Dragic. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And Brent, when you look at Damian Lillard, does he remind you of former Finals MVP Chauncey Billups, even just a bit?
I don't know if that's a good comparison just in terms of the physical presence that Chauncey was, but in terms of leading a team and having a commanding presence, boy, Damian Lillard, one of the finer ones in the league. Yeah, pretty safe to say that this is the kind of game that you just want to flush as soon as you get done with it.
Count the basket. And the Trailblazers lead by 5.
More and more, Damian Lillard becoming that dangerous playmaker. Does a great job there finding the open man.
Here's the screen. Bosch passes to Waiters. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
Phenomenal use of the body there to free himself up from the defender and get a clean look at the basket.
Noah Vonleh, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Allen Crabbe comes in for Evan Turner. And then for Miami, Derek Williams, he checked in for Bosch. Richardson comes in for Justice Winslow, and it's Johnson in for Goran Dragic. You look at the crop of point guards in the NBA today, maybe in the golden age of that particular position, maybe the strongest we've ever seen in league history. Some would say yes, some would say no. You're shaking your head there. What do you think?
I think it's just incredible the amount of talent that we see on a nightly basis at the point guard position.
You're in awe.
Absolutely in awe, and I'm also just infatuated, Kevin, with the stylistic differences of what it is that these players represent. The shock and awe of a Russell Westbrook will come right at you, right over you, and right through you. The finesse and incredible shooting prowess of Steph Curry, the bulldog mentality of a Kyle Lowry. We have some amazing point guards in the league that do it in very different ways, but still lead their teams to great success.
Why now? Why now is it happening?
I'm not sure, especially when we talk about the NBA and what the NBA has represented for years. It's a bunch of tall guys who are really good that run around the court and throw the ball through the hoop. That's not what we're seeing. We're seeing skilled guys with remarkable ball handling ability, with incredible skill set, with their shooting prowess. And I'm not sure, but I'm enjoying it.
I am too. Johnson, he's checked in for Miami. Ellington comes in for Waiters. Both good from the line that time.
Well, you look at head coach Eric Spoelstra, the first word that comes to mind is meticulous. He started at the bottom. Now he's here. He used to fetch laundry and walk the coach's dogs. Not doing that anymore. Now one of the most respected coaches in the league. To see how far he's come from the film room to the hardwood, you just have to credit remarkable work ethic.
Portland leading. And taken away by Johnson. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. And it's Johnson again missing.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Lillard from outside drains it from beyond the arc. Lillard's got 5 points so far.
This is one of his specialties. Look out when he gets it going from behind the arc. Left alone there for a second. That's just enough for Lillard.
Now here's Ellington. He's guarded by Cram. Shot clock at 6. Heat moving the ball around. Over in the corner, Williams. C.J. McCollum with the rebound. Portland leading by 4. Pass to Lillard. He dishes it to Cram. Here's McCollum. And the layup's good off the glass. McCollum's got his second bucket.
Well, as his confidence grows, McCollum gets himself into attack mode, and that's where his game goes to another level. Beautiful drive by the young phenom.
Now here's Williams. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
He needs to be more patient on offense and not force shots like that. The D was right up in his face there.
The Heat trail by 6. Johnson kicks to Johnson. To the paint. That's good from Johnson on the assist by Williams.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Lillard outside. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Johnson kicks to Williams. Johnson the screen. Off the pick. And another basket for Miami.
Nice unselfish dish there, right where his teammate could do something with it.
Lillard outside. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, after Stephen Curry, Damian Lillard might be the most dangerous three-point shooter in the league at the point guard position. He has unbelievable range and extends that range when he's feeling confident.
Portland shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
He throw good. Damian Lillard. And you look at Lillard, and Brenny's got the quick release on that three-pointer of his, doesn't he? He can get it up in a hurry.
Well, he's as close to what it is that we see sometimes from Steph Curry with being able to pull up off the dribble with some incredible range. He's worked on his balance and ball handling, and those 2 aspects really are feeding into everything he's doing offensively. Well, the Blazers have retooled their roster over the last season, but you have to be impressed with the job that they've done to remain competitive.
Now here's Williams. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Ellington kicks to Williams. Richardson dishes to Williams. Johnson, the pass to Richardson. The Heat need to get a shot off. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. And Brett, you look at the Blazers staying relevant. Who do you give the most credit to? Front office, coaching staff, or the players?
Well, I always think of that, Kevin, in terms of when you win a basketball game, usually it's not just one player. So for Portland and the foundation of what they've built, the general manager, certainly Terry Stotts in the system, and the guys accepting their role all deserve a bit of credit for what they're going to be moving forward.
Here's McCollum.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
And much like Damian Lillard, C.J. McCollum was lightly recruited coming out of high school. Ended up playing, in fact, in a mid-major college, Lehigh University.
Well, he not only started there, he starred there right away. He introduced himself to the nation in March of 2012 with a 30-point performance, stunning Duke in the collegiate postseason tournament. A 15 seed knocking off a 2. That'll draw some attention.
And so McCollum nails both of them.
Yeah, drawing fouls and making them pay at the line.
1:10 left in the first. Outside Williams. Kicks it to Ellington. A 3-ball. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Yep, he's going to kill you coming off of those down screens. As a defender, you have to fight over the top.
Now here's Graham. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Lillard outside. Inside Leonard. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
It's so difficult not to foul Lillard. He has so many tricks up his sleeve, and you never know exactly how to shade him defensively.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Well, you look at the Miami Heat, and there's a lot of experience on that roster. But you know, Brent, even the role players who have been in this league for a while, oh, they've carved out nice roles for the team as well.
Yeah, you can never underestimate what it's like to have experience in the NBA, not only in dealing with training camp and a new coach, but the length of a season, and then potentially, if those things all come together, a nice long playoff run. They play a very controlled style, and Eric Spoelstra has the team pointed in the right direction. Great to see young players like Winslow getting some early important minutes for his career.
Now here's Richardson. Here's Bosch. And it's Miami with another.
You just cannot give Bosch that much space, or he's going to make you pay.
Lillard with it. He's got 9. Takes the 3. And so the And now a chance to hear from point guard Damian Lillard as he explains his stoic demeanor on the floor.
I was taught to, never let anybody see how you feel. I kind of just embraced it, for my entire life. Just, you wouldn't know if something was going on in my life or not, because as long as I'm taking care of business and doing what I need to be doing, that's all that matters.
I would say we probably shouldn't expect to see Lillard starring in any reality shows about his personal life.
Lillard is a young man who is all about taking care of business.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And taking a look at the Trailblazers' performance here, boys. What do you think they're doing or not doing?
Just almost an intimidating factor when you're able to go out and consistently come up with the block shots like they have defensively.
I like the fact that they love to protect the rim, love to send shots back in your face, and really, they're good at it.
And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Winslow and Bosch at the forward spots. Richardson is out there with Dragic, and it's Whiteside in at the 5, roaming the paint. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the 10th pick in the draft can sometimes be a diamond in the rough. You remember Paul Pierce went to the Celtics many years ago with the 10th pick, and Justice Winslow fell to the Heat with the 10th pick a couple of years ago. From day one, Winslow has proven to be on the elite side of defenders in the league. Eric Spoelstra told us he plays with a veteran poise, but also with a youthful intensity, particularly on the defensive end. Kevin, he's been a great fit in Miami.
He just makes winning plays, D.A. Thank you. Now here's Turner. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
Excellent use of the fundamental bounce pass, totally in rhythm.
Turner with the steal. Inside, stolen by Winslow. And here's the fast break. Winslow's leading the way. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Almost got to that shot in time. Just a split second late there. Caught it just barely on its way down.
Mason Plumlee's checked in for Ed Davis. Heat also with a sub. Waiters is checked in. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Passes to Crabbe, trying his luck deep, sinks the triple.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
The Heat trail by 6. Dragic kicks to Bosch. Empty that time from Leonard.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Turner against Dragic. There's the screen. It's stolen by Dragic. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Waiters. Second chance shot. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
We know about him being the 4th overall pick in the draft, and Waiters still trying to find a role on this team.
Well, one thing, Brent, with Dion Waiters is that when he is on, he is red hot. He's one of those players who will get single-digit points for a few weeks, then just explode for 25 or 30 points out of the blue.
Well, that sounds nice, Kevin, but most coaches are seeking consistency, and he's really not had that in the early stages of his career so far. So still trying to figure out his role, but he does bail out his team every now and again with those kind of scoring binges.
Noah Vonleh, he's checked in for Portland. And both free throws good for Waiters. Brent, when you played, you were known for your passing and point forward. Much of the time, it seems that ball movement has really become paramount for the best offenses in the NBA. Would you agree?
I absolutely agree, and I love the fact that you would classify me as a forward.
You could play any position.
Wing,
you could play
wing.
4 positions.
It's a positionless game nowadays,
and
Kevin.
you were
I don't know if you
the
read articles.
And you were positionless in so many ways.
Sometimes the coach positioned me on the bench.
Unjustly.
Well, you put young guys and potential always next to one another, and that's where Noah Vonleh is right now. Pretty easy to see why he was sought after in the draft. With a great defensive upside, he's got the ability to affect the game in a lot of ways, still growing and still learning.
Johnson, he's checked in for Chris Bosh. Good on the second free throw. And after one season at Indiana with the Hoosiers, Noah Vonleh, drafted by Charlotte, but acquired by Portland in a trade for Nicholas Batum.
He's shown some flashes here in the NBA, even out to the three-point line. He's an intriguing player to watch develop over the next couple seasons.
Waiters with a screen on Aminu. 5 to shoot. Dragic dishes to Waiters. Miami no good on that time either.
Perfect positioning, and you know he will knock that look down more times than not. Just didn't connect there.
Vonleh setting the pick for Turner. Crabbe. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. Turner's got 3 assists now in this one. Dragic against Turner. Dragic the pass to Whiteside. And the shot goes down. Whiteside's got 6.
Just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
And this is where genetics may come into play, using that height, especially to get off the mid-range jumper.
Crabbe kicks to Turner. Back to Crabbe. Plumlee with a screen on Dragic. Plumlee with the screen. Turner dishes to Plumlee. Stolen by Winslow. And here's the fast break. Winslow's leading the way. And he finished it off with the lay-in. Now just a 4-point Trailblazer lead.
Well, Winslow does it all. Steal plus the layup.
Crabbe kicks to Turner. Back to Crabbe. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Crabbe's got 8 here in the quarter.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Portland on defense. 6-point lead. There's Dragic with the 3.
You know, looking at his release and his form, it just seems like something is off, and it's affecting both his shot and, at this point, his confidence.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Miami's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. He kicks it to Waiters. Whiteside, a screen on Aminu. Back to Dragic. 6 on the shot clock. Waiters gets a wide open look. Off target from outside.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
The shot's good from Plumlee. And it's a 10-point Portland lead.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Timeout called, the Heat.
Yeah, his shot is just not there tonight, guys. And instead of trying to shoot himself out of the slump, maybe he needs to start moving the ball around and creating for his teammates.
Portland on defense. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Waiters. And it falls over the rim and in. Waiters got 12 points in the game.
Some people feel Waiters takes too many contested jumpers, and that lowers his field goal percentage, but he nails that one.
Plumlee with the screen. Here's Crabbe. No good from outside. The Heat trail by 8.
And certainly some credit to the Miami Heat coaching staff last year. Not many thought they'd be as strong as they were. A lot of questions about how the team would fare going into the season. And they surprised a lot of people in the media whose expectations were that Miami would fall off.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Dragic the pass to Whiteside. Portland grabs the miss. Plumlee's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Vonleh, and Portland again with the bucket.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Turner against Dragic. Here's Waiters. That's it, coming off an assist from Dragic. He's got 15.
It's a thing of beauty when it goes in. Waiters with his own style from deep.
Here's Turner. Can't hit that one. Good work defensively by Whiteside. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And Portland not the biggest market, but Brett, this is a Blazers team with definite financial resources.
Yeah, market, schmarket. When you're in Portland, Kevin, it is a great place to be. You're embraced by the community. The fans love you. And there's really not a lot of environments like this throughout the NBA. So Portland very proud of their Trailblazers.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Ezeli's checked in for Plumlee. McCollum comes in for Cram. And it's Damian Lillard in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And so he makes both from the line. Brennan, I know you're interested in coaching. You've been approached by several teams in the league. You see some coaches who like to do platoon substitutions, others who prefer to stagger minutes and blend starters with reserves. Put on your coach's head here for a second. How would you approach that?
Well, I think it has to do with who you have on your team.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no way to say I'll be a platooning coach no matter who it is that I have, because your first five may be good and your second five may be like the guys I play open gym with, and you don't want those guys in the game. So I'm always in favor of keeping one of your main stars on the floor as a conduit and the guy who can keep the rhythm of the offense going, help guys out, establish some confidence, and then swapping those guys out. And then obviously in crunch time, you're putting your best five on the floor to go at another team. But a lot of coaches have differing views on that. I love the fact that you can platoon guys. I'm not liking the wholesale
5 for 5.
5 for 5 shift change. We won't do that.
Okay. The throw good, Evan Turner.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
The Heat making a switch here. Williams is checked in. All free throws good from Turner. The Heat trail by 9. Inside, it's stolen by Ezeli. Releases. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
I mean, this quarter belongs to him. They got to feed him.
Down low, here's Williams, and the slam by Williams.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Now, here's Lillard. He's got 9. Johnson outside. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Johnson outside. From 17 feet out. That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Johnson. Here's Lillard. Sweet little floater. Lillard's got 11 points.
Love that Damian Lillard is developing that little floater in the lane. Smart to recognize the defense collapsing.
Ellington kicks to Whiteside. To the middle. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Ezeli. And here is Turner. He's got 10. There's the pass to McCollum. And stolen by Ellington. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Here's Johnson. Good. The nice assist for Williams. 6 points for Johnson.
Put that pass right on target. Way to get your teammates involved.
Lillard up top. He's guarded by Johnson. Takes the 13-footer, and it's Lillard missing.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Takes the 3. And again, Miami with the triple. Portland leading by 4. McCollum outside. And it's off the back rim. No good. Miami's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Johnson outside. Five on the clock. Back to Williams. From 15 feet away, Evan Turner pulls it in. Turner's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Lillard outside. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
And really just a lack of awareness on his part. Just no idea he was right near the line.
And Portland making a change here. Davis is checked in. And then for Miami, Wash comes in for Hassan Whiteside. And Josh Richardson subbed in for Tyler Johnson. Richardson against Turner. Richardson kicks to Bosch. To the inside. Here's Ellington. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And Blazers coach Terry Stotts doing a great job. Brent, his team has overachieved in recent seasons.
I'm not sure if it's overachieved because they've had some tremendous talent. But the interesting part about Terry Stotts is try to find him taking some of the credit for what's gone on there, and you just won't. He's just giving guys great opportunities. He's giving those guys defined roles, and each one has stepped up for him.
And for a few years now, the Heat have made a point to play at a very slow pace, helps minimize possessions for both teams. And Brent, if you look at the roster, it plays right to their strengths.
Yeah, something about the slower pace, I think, seems to help out their current mix of players. And of course, over the past season and a half, their development with Whiteside down there in the middle, that could slow up what you try to do offensively. But again, a staple for Erik Spoelstra and what the Heat do is defensively causing you all sorts of trouble in the half court before it is they attack you on the other end.
Leonard with the bucket.
Becoming dominant in the catch and shoot, Leonard has really polished up the mechanics on that jump shot.
Ellington kicks to Bosch. Good. 1:09 left in the first half. At the elbow, it's Turner. Back to Lillard. Richardson against McCollum. Three-pointer, Lillard. That one, no good. And the Heat going the other way now. Richardson dishes to Ellington. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Have to love how Chris Bosh was able to complete that look while taking the hit. You know, around the league, Chris Bosh is thought about as such a versatile big man that still can dominate a game. Rare to have someone be so comfortable from anywhere on the floor with his size. Creating his own shot is very rare at the power forward spot, but expanding to the three-point line has made him devastating offensively.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And with Bosh in his play, he's still one of the best power forwards in the league. Right, you have to include his name into that conversation.
Well, don't let Erik Spoelstra's secrets out of the bag with what Chris Bosh does for him defensively. That's where he shows so much versatility as a 4 or 5 man, completely mobile out there, and it allows multiple pick and roll coverages.
CJ McCollum.
One shot.
The Heat trail by 3. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Ellington kicks to Williams. Dishes to Bosh. Puts it up from 12. Great D that time from Davis. Now here's McCollum. No dice from 9 feet out. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Trailblazers out in front, up 3. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Terry Stotts. Coach, it's a hard game so far. Going into the second half, what will you tell your team?
We just got to compete. You know, keep competing, trust each other, and make plays.
All right, Coach, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time to review the first half of action. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. Their largest deficit of the period was just 4 points. They were right there within shouting distance the entire time. They didn't stop fighting in the second quarter as they maintained most of their first quarter lead and now lead by 3 at the break. What'd you think about Portland, Kenny?
The differential is the free throw attempts. And that's one of the big stories in this game tonight. They were being so aggressive and so smart that all they could do on the defensive end was foul.
And Shaq, your thoughts on the Heat?
Well, their poor rebounding is really hurting them. It hasn't killed them on the scoreboard yet, but they need to pick it up. This is a game they can win. If they come out hustling in the second half, they can win.
That's it for now, as the second half is just about ready to go. We, and I mean the three of us, will be right here after the final buzzer.
And we welcome you back to a beautiful aerial view of the I-5 freeway as it flows over the Willamette River here in Portland, Oregon. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out away here in the third. It's been one outstanding game from Dion Waiters.
And the approach of that first half was an aggressive one. Take it to the teeth of the defense, put them on the heels, and you're either going to score or get to the line.
Yeah, every drive has been decisive, and defenders just not keeping up with them. They are having to foul him.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Portland, Lillard and McCollum, the explosive backcourt pair. Turner is out there with Aminu, and it's Plumlee in at the 5 spot. Here's McCollum. Dion Waiters making his last shot. Turner passes to McCollum. Makes good on the step-back jumper. McCollum's got 13.
Yeah, we've seen highlights of the deep threes, and we know he can get to the rim, but McCollum's mid-range game, well, that's something special. Impressive there.
Now here's Dragic. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Aminu dishes to McCollum. He feeds it to Turner. Back to McCollum. Turner inside, covered by Winslow. The shot's good from Plumlee.
For his career, more than 3/4 of Plumlee's basket have come within 3 feet of the rim, so you know he's going to take it inside.
Dragic kicks to Waiters. Here's Bosch. Plays it up and banks it in. 9 points in the game so far.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Lillard up top. He's guarded by Dragic. Lillard misses.
Well, he has more than enough strength to fight through the D and convert that one. I'm surprised he came up short there.
Got a piece of it. Dragic the pass to Whiteside. 9 feet out. Again, the Heat good for 2.
Man, Sharp here to start the half. That's 3 in a row.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Plumlee with the screen. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Well, McCollum right now relentless on the offensive end. It doesn't matter how much he's scoring. He'll take a little more.
Waiters dishes to Dragic. Winslow wide open. He fires. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
McCollum kicks to Lillard. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. On the wing, Turner, covered by Winslow. Just 5 on the clock. Back to McCollum. Fires from deep. They get it back. The Heat trail by 3. Here's Waiters. Here's Bosch. Count the basket and the foul. That's on Al-Farouq Aminu.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Owen Crabb, he's checked in for Evan Turner. And you can't see Chris Bosh and not think of the season he was forced to miss out due to his blood clot. Glad to see him not only back on the floor, but making a full recovery from the issue.
And if by full recovery, Kevin, you mean participating in the All-Star game that very next year, that's some impressive stuff from Chris Bosh. You could see in the early part of the season how much passion he was playing with and how much fun it was for him to be back on the NBA floor.
Yeah, easy call.
Shooting for Portland, Mason Plumlee. Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And Mason Plumlee, 6'11", very athletic, but despite that, he's not a big-time rim protector.
No, but he is very mobile, and if he can get his body in front of guys who are attacking the rim, he can certainly be a disturbance in there. You ask the scouts, he's improved quite a bit defensively over the past couple seasons.
Plumlee hits them both.
Well, a former 5-star recruit, won a championship in college. Plumlee still finding his way a little bit here in the pros.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, smartphones and other technology are ubiquitous nowadays. Clippers head coach Doc Rivers says teams do pay a price. Social media and texting has absolutely hurt chemistry, he said. He recalled his championship season with the Celtics. One of the best things that happened to them was during the preseason in Italy. The players couldn't get a wireless signal, and they had to actually talk with one another. Kevin?
Yeah, that connection between players can make a difference. Thanks, David. He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. Here's Lillard. 11 points in the game. Feeds it to McCollum. The dish to Aminu. Bounces high off the rim and drops. And the Trailblazers lead by 3.
So much of Aminu's offense, particularly when they get into the half court, is going to come in catch and shoot situations. We saw why right there.
Now here's Dragic. Right side, good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Plumlee with the screen. Lillard from outside. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. So they take the lead. Winslow's got 5.
Well, Winslow makes that shot, and it makes his team that much more dangerous.
Here's Plumlee, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And Mason Plumlee, one of the better finishers in the league, especially when he gets a little room for a launch pad. He gets explosive. His offensive game mostly limited to shots at the rim, so effective on the roll when he does make the screen.
And Plumlee still developing, Brent, his shooting touch. His free throw percentage, that's another area for improvement.
Yeah, a little in-between jumper for Mason Plumlee wouldn't hurt his offensive repertoire either. He's made impressive strides as a passer, though. That's one thing the coaches have remarked about. Inside making decisions for a big man for offensive continuity.
And a look here at the 10th overall pick from the 2015 draft in Justice Winslow out of Duke. Skipped a bit on draft day, which came as a surprise to some, Brent.
Well, if you remember, Kevin, during that draft, the Boston Celtics tried to trade several picks to move up and get Winslow, but the general manager of the Miami Heat said not so fast. We'll take him here. And when you watch him play, it's clear that he has an incredible impact on the floor defensively. A lot of teams have passed up on him already kicking themselves.
Shot clock at 3, and here's McCollum for 3. Great positioning on the putback. 13 points in the game.
That's what most want to see from Plumlee. Attack mode, pound the boards, have the confidence to finish off those kind of plays.
Dragic, and the rejection by Ezeli. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Johnson, the pass to Winslow.
Well, a wiry yet strong 6'9", Aminu defends equally well on the ball and in help situations.
And the basket by McCollum.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Dragic against McCollum. Looking to end his cold spell. Winslow's shot is off. The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. And Plumlee kicks to McCollum. Some solid defense from Bosch.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
Now here's Waiters. 22 points for him. It's stolen by Aminu. And here's the fast break. And the foul on Tyler Johnson. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Longley's checked in for Portland. Heat also with the sub. Richardson's checked in. And Portland has possession. They've held a 12-point lead early. Here's McCollum. Goes up again. Ezeli gets the bucket.
Using that big body to kind of carve out space, Ezeli loves to score off missed shots.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. McCollum with the ball. 18 points for him. Ezeli a screen. They set the pick. And Aminu kicks to Crabbe. With the second effort, and it's sent back by Bosch.
That's just admirable work by Bosch. A big-time rejection.
Richardson kicks to Bosch. The feed to Waiters. Down to 5 on the shot clock. With the shot. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Ezeli's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. They get it again. McCollum. And it's sent back by Bosch. McCollum outside. The 3. Buries the long-range jumper. McCollum's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And you look for why they keep giving up buckets here, and their boxing out, or lack of boxing out, is really hurting them.
Bosch, a screen on McCollum. There's Winslow. Miami no good on that time either.
And he's clearly just disappeared here this quarter, not making any contributions here with his offense.
Feels like he's compounding mistakes too, because every miss makes him want to force something else. Not the best idea.
And we may have an injury here that does not look good.
Well, you know, injuries, they're just such a part of the game.
His teammates, the coaches, the fans, everyone here collectively holding their breath that injury is not something that's serious.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. James Johnson's checked in for Justice Winslow, and it's Williams in for Dion Waiters.
James Johnson, 2 shots.
And that one falls for Johnson. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. So Johnson hits 2 of them. And here's Portland. They're on a 13-5 run here. Crabbe dishes to McCollum, and the foul on Josh Richardson. That is his first foul of the game. And here are the Trailblazers now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Back to Crabbe. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. Davis kicks to Leonard. That one's not going to go. Good D by Johnson. The Heat trail by 6. And here's Bosh for 3. That one's off. He's made 5 and missed 3 now. Aminu against Williams. Stolen by Bosh. Johnson, the pass to Johnson. Bosh against Davis. Bosh dishes to Richardson. Again, the miss by the Heat. And Portland with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. Leonard kicks to Crabbe. Pass to Aminu. They set the screen. And a wide open look for McCollum. Nailed from three-point land. McCollum's got 13 points now in the quarter. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Johnson the screen. Bosh passes to Richardson. Excellent use of the screen that time. Richardson's got 5 now.
A terrific look from Bosh there to set up a teammate for a good look.
McCollum kicks to Aminu. Davis up top. McCollum outside. Johnson over to help. Shot clock at 6. Here's Aminu. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Aminu's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Put that pass right on target. Way to get your teammates involved.
Johnson with it. Now defended by McCollum. Johnson kicks to Bosh. Tries from 16. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Not quite sure why he felt the need to rush that one. He had all the time in the world and just threw it up before he was ready to go.
Grant dishes to McCollum. Again, McCollum missing.
Outstanding D there. They really got up in his shirt and made him uncomfortable.
A chance here to get a quick injury report. Now let's check in with DA to see how Justice Winslow is doing. David.
Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Miami. He told me that he suffered a sprained toe. He's definitely out for the rest of tonight, and he'll probably need some recovery time beyond that. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Boy, you always hate to see anyone ever deal with any sort of injury.
And almost for every player, it's inevitable. I mean, injuries are going to happen no matter how well you take care of yourself.
Well, for how hard he competes in the game, you know he's going to do just the same when it comes to rehab. He may recover faster than most because of it.
A different look now for Portland. Turner's checked in for Aminu. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for Allen Crabbe. Wayne Ellington's checked in for Miami. And Williams drops them both. Trailblazers leading by 7. Lillard the pass to McCollum. 1:46 left in the third quarter. This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game.
Solid work at the line a season ago. 83% on his opportunities.
Taking 2 shots.
They throw good. McCollum and the Heat making a change here. Whiteside's checked in. And so McCollum nails both of them. The Heat trail by 9. Outside Bosh. Leonard with the steal. Here's Lillard. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And it's 13 points for Lillard.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now here's Johnson. 5 points in the game. Pass to Ellington from deep. The rebound by Turner.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Whiteside against Davis. Whiteside kicks to Ellington. Miami no good on that time either.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Leonard sets a screen for Turner. Lillard from outside. Lillard again missing.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Back to Johnson. He dishes it to Whiteside. Shoots from 14. And it's Portland with the rebound. Cullen passes to Lillard. Leonard with a screen on Johnson.
And I bet you'll never see too many guys who can put forth an effort on the boards.
Stotts had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hey, look, offensively, we're getting great looks. We're getting great threes. We're getting out. Just stay with it, all right? Keep knocking them down when they're there. Let's go.
Well, that's Terry Stotts happy with the pace right now and how they're running through options. They're on a roll right now, obviously, with the score.
Absolutely. This is how the offense is designed to work. Put the defense back on its heels and just keep attacking.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth. A lot of length up front with Bosch and Whiteside in the middle. Dragic is out there with Wayne Ellington, and it's Waiters in at the three.
The sixth pick in the 2012 draft from a small school, no less. It just doesn't matter. Lillard came in and won the Rookie of the Year.
Now here's Dragic. Here's Bosch. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
Portland leading by 13. Here's Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Not sure this was in the scouting report for the other team, but Plumlee doing a magnificent job scoring tonight.
Turner against Waiters. Kicks it to Ellington. Clock at 6. Bosch dishes to Whiteside. Shot from the low block. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
He's been incredible in this half. Anytime he pulls up from outside, you think that's bottoms.
And Lillard kicks to Turner. Davis sets a screen. Passes it to McCollum. Lets it go with the three. They get the rebound. Tries again. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. Abs check in for C.J. McCollum.
And I love that Portland had the wherewithal to think about Ed Davis in this position. A great pick-and-roll finisher with Damian Lillard This combination works well.
Brent, you look at Davis's offensive game, a relentless offensive rebound. They talk about garbage buckets. He gets about everything right around the rim that he can find.
Well, one man's trash is Ed Davis's treasure. He's just got a great knack of being around the rim, and he uses those incredibly long arms to surprise defenders by grabbing rebounds. He's also a lefty, and he can finish over the top. I mean, letting that guy shoot freely from out there, he's going to destroy you from the perimeter if you do that.
Dragic the pass to Waiters. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got his 4th assist in this one.
And nice court vision from Dragic there to get a great look at the bucket.
Now here's Lillard. To the inside, and Turner throws it down.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Bosch a screen on Lillard. Dragic dishes to Waiters. Bosch the screen. Off the pick. Whiteside doesn't get it to drop for him. Trailblazers leading by 18. Turner up top. He's guarded by Waiters. Pulls from the top of the key, and it's Lillard missing.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Dragic kicks to Whiteside. Whiteside missing again.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
Got right up in his jersey. I thought they actually traded for him. Didn't allow separation. Just a terrific effort.
Now here's Lillard. He kicks it to Plumlee. Another shot. Davis. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Whiteside. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Willie Reed, he was checked in for the Heat.
Well, Ed Davis had a father who played in the NBA for 10 years. That does not mean that he did not work hard to get to this position. Bounced around early on in his career and buried in Memphis despite putting up good numbers when he had the chance. Nice to see him flourish in Portland.
And the Blazers signing Davis for 3 years and $20 million going into last season. Brent, that was a great pickup.
Well, he's pretty stoked to be in Portland. The coach trusts him and the values of his game, and he's a good teammate. He also loves some good food, Kevin. He's like you. Portland certainly has that.
And it's the Heat on the break. Waiters leading the charge. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Waiters got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, he wants to score. If someone cuts off Waiters' drive, he has that pull-up jumper to add to.
And Plumlee kicks to Aminu. Turner passes to Plumlee. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Turner inside. He's guarded by Waiters. And it's Turner finishing it off.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Now a timeout called by Miami. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Portland. Josh McRoberts is checked in for Miami. Josh Richardson comes in for Wayne Ellington. Here's Waiters. C.J. McCollum with the rebound. McCollum's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the inside. Here's Turner. Blanketed by the D. Fights to the rim for the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 21. And Waiters kicks to Bosch. They set the screen. No good from Dragic.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
McCollum kicks to Turner. Unloads from 13. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
Well, he is a huge reason why they have this lead.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Bosch drives in, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. 17 points for Chris Bosch.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Plumlee with the screen. The pass to Turner. 6 to shoot. Nobody near Lillard. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Well, he just nailed his second 3 of the half, guys. I'd be very aware of that if I were the defense right now.
Dragic kicks to Bosch. Bosch with another miss.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, you want your guys to attack with confidence, but that's just a bad look.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Luke Babbitt, he's checked in for Josh McRoberts. Lillard against Dragic. McCollum outside, uncovered, and that one is good. McCollum's got 30.
You see the defense looking around as if somebody else has the problem. They collectively do. This guy's on fire.
Here's Waiters. Off target with his 3. Portland's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Offensive rebound. Here's Aminu. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Becoming more of a factor these days on the offensive end. Aminu, once the 8th overall player taken in a draft, getting to the line a little more often. Well, the Blazers signing Al-Farouq Aminu going into the last season for 4 years and $30 million looks like money well spent. For the first time in his career, he shot the ball respectably from the three-point line. It was definitely one of the big knocks in his game, but a tireless worker on the defensive end for Portland.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Plumlee. Noah Vonleh comes in for Evan Turner. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for C.J. McCollum. And it's Napier in for Lillard. Johnson, he's checked in for Miami. Williams comes in for Chris Bosch. And Bray, you talk about Aminu's three-point shooting. That was a big part of his scoring. Almost half of his shots coming from beyond the arc.
Well, when you play alongside 2 prolific scoring guards, you're going to get a lot of opportunities, feet set from the three-point line. So the 3-and-D role player was something that he played to the hilt.
Just 2 to shoot. Man showing some terrific range. And that's now 7 points for Goran Dragic.
That was certainly a deep one there from the perimeter, but Dragic making it effortless.
Connaughton kicks to Vonleh. Here's Aminu. Dishes it to Napier. From deep. Rebound by Williams. Johnson, the pass to Dragic. Back to Williams. Babbitt kicks to Williams. And not sure what he was thinking there. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
The shot by Vonleh no good.
Well, he could not have been any more wide open, guys. Wow, I bet he nails that shot next time he gets a clean look.
And stolen by Vonleh. Down low, Ezeli. Good, and it's Napier with the assist that time.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
And knowing that's the kind of D the opposition has been playing, he's going straight for the jugular, just like he should.
For 3, Richardson, and the 3 ball is good.
3 points.
Trailblazers leading by 23. Pass to Connaughton. Top of the key, Ezeli. And here's Aminu. Here's Napier. The foul called on Festus Ezeli. That is his first foul of the game. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Festus Ezeli. Turner comes in for Noah Vonleh. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Shabazz Napier. And then for Miami, Chris Bosch is checked in for Williams. And Dion Waiters subbed in for Luke Babbitt. The pull-up. They get a hand on it. Miami's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. They get it back. Johnson can't get it to go. Portland's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Plumlee with a screen on Waiters. Back to Lillard. Jacks up a three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Lillard's got 25 points in the game.
He has been an absolute wrecking ball from outside during this half, guys.
Bosch sets the pick for Waiters. He feeds it to Richardson. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Richardson's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Heat. Turner dishes to Lillard. Plumlee with a screen on Dragic. McCollum outside for three. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Dragic against Lillard. Right side Bosch. Shot from 16. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Lillard's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Feeds it to McCollum. Outside Turner. Back to McCollum. Plumlee sets the pick for McCollum. To the paint. Off the screen. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
That's one of the best ways to keep Plumlee from scoring. Send him to the free throw line.
At the line for your Trailblazers, Mason Plumlee. 2 shots.
That's good from Plumlee. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Leonard's checked in, and then for Miami, Williams, he's checked in for Richardson, and Ellington is subbed in for Waiters. Plumlee hits them both. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. Dragic kicks to Bosch. Up top, Ellington. Johnson with a screen on McCollum. A shot by Ellington, no good.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Well, that happens sometimes. The ball just does not go down. But I'll tell you what, he'll take that shot every time.
Now here's Lillard. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Lillard's got 16 points here in the second half.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Trailblazers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so many key players that you could point to tonight, but in particular, a great game for McCollum.
He was able to manufacture offense tonight, even when they had plays that broke down or he had multiple defenders on him. It just didn't matter. He was going to get his points any way he needed to.
Here's Turner following the basket by Chris Bosh.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Well, doing things the right way and not letting up. Straight attack.
And stolen by Lillard. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. To the middle, stolen by Bosh. And it's the Heat on the break. And slam dunk by Johnson.
And they're on the kind of run that could have made a difference had it just started a little earlier.
Yeah, it feels like this one's in the books. The only opportunity left is to try and fix some issues that were exposed tonight.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, This is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you next time.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. Evan Turner. And that's it for tonight. But we've got a whole new NBA season ahead of us. For Shaquille O'Neal, for Kenny the Jet Smith, for Kevin Harlan, wherever he might be.